Worst gym music tier list. Now, the evolution of your gym music throughout your lifting journey is going to mutate drastically.
And you had tunnel vision on what the ultimate goal was. I was always on track with everything. I mean, everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box.
Let's go! Now, trust me, you can take it from someone who is very picky and judgmental about their music choices. And then years down the line into your training, you're gonna start finding yourself listening to songs you never thought would actually motivate you, but somehow it just ignites a genre pleasure that you never knew you actually had. And this is honestly all because you go through workouts where music is just not doing enough for you anymore. Now, I truly don't really care what you listen to at the gym. But I'm not gonna go through ranking these too lightly. So if you are someone who takes criticism to heart, then maybe don't watch this video. But at the same time, don't get your feelings hurt. So we're gonna be ranking all the worst gym music on a tier list, starting at the top with music to my ears, and then going all the way down to hot, steamy trash. Also, if you wanna purchase any of the fitness supplements that I'm partnered with, been recently taking NMN, helped me so much, being quite a lean body fat to stay energetic, not really drowsy. So if you wanna purchase any of that, there will also be a link in the description. You can use my code for 15% off. All right, so first up we have is the White Girl Unnutty Gym Cell music. So this sort of music is those bodybuilder enhanced dudes listen to this sort of stuff, like really white girl music. And it's probably because of TikTok, to be honest, but I'm talking about like Domino by Jessie J, We Found Love by Rihanna, Outside by Ellie Goulding, that sort of white girl stuff. You're probably a few years into training. You definitely watch a lot of TikTok as well. You just see your favorite creators making posts to these songs. As gym music as a whole, I can't really get around it. It's more so warming up to exercises sort of music. This is definitely not the type of music that you want to be trying to hit a PR to. The white girl like 2014 hits genre, it's a bit mid in my opinion. If you listen to this, you're probably like 17, 18 years old. This is more of music to post on socials, not really to actually listen to at the gym. So I'm just gonna put the white girl music, I'm gonna put in between sets filler music. All right, next up we have is the New Year's resolution rap enthusiast, the guy that trains until mild discomfort. And I'm just talking about like general rap, like Drake, Playboi Carti, Central C. This is sort of music that you listen to driving to the gym, not really at the gym. With me personally, my music changes throughout my workout. I don't know if you guys are the same sort of people, but if I'm like warming up and stuff, I'm just listening to mid-hype music, maybe some of this stuff to be honest, or if I'm driving to the gym, I'll listen to Spotify sort of music. And then once I actually get into the gym, it starts to progressively become more and more hype, and then this sort of stuff you get off SoundCloud. If you're listening to gym music off Spotify, you gotta be 6 months into training. That is terrible music maturity. So I'm gonna put the rap enthusiasts, I'm gonna put in sort of desperation music, to be honest. I can't listen to Drake between sets or during a set. It's just not hype whatsoever. All right, next up we have is the Russian funk blaster, the 1 year into training high schooler tomfoolery gym goer. This guy's like maybe 1 to 2 years into training, definitely a D-Trend fanboy as well. I know he loves funk.
This is what I do, okay? I go to the gym and I find my nearest Stacy. I go down looking at myself in the mirror for about 10 to 15 minutes, flexing in front of every beta I could find.
Funk, to be honest, never really did it for me. It's a bit too mellow. I don't know if that's because my music attraction is a little bit too picky. Again, it's maybe like music you run to, or you go on the treadmill, do your cardio to. This is like cardio music in my eyes. Nothing that gets you crazy hyped for a set, or, you know, if you're going for a PR, this isn't the sort of stuff you want to listen to. I'm gonna put it in sets, filler, music, and desperation. I'm gonna put it between sets, filler music. All right, next up we have is the fully dialed PR motivation remixes. Now, this is the sort of music that I'm currently into, the C-Jack audios. If you don't really know what this is, it's like bodybuilder quotes remixed into music. Honestly, it gets you mad hyped. I'll show you a good example of this. Are you okay, Creep Radiohead? This is a Jay Cutler motivational quote put into a song. It gets you in the zone. This song is so peak, trust me. You need to try this out. It's definitely good discipline music. You gotta be well into the gym to start listening to this sort of stuff. Definitely SoundCloud SoundCloud music, not Spotify music whatsoever. You gotta be a few years into lifting to have this sort of music preference. It's what I'm currently into. I'm gonna put it in music to my ears. I love this stuff. Next up we have is the metalhead. It's like the 40-year-old TRT gym dad sort of music. Me personally, I never got into metal sort of stuff. I know a couple mates that listen to this. I never really got behind it. I can understand the attraction to it, but I don't know, it's just a bit much for my ears. Heavy metal, I definitely can't get behind. Like low-key sort of rock, I can understand. Again, probably not the sort of stuff I would be listening to between sets. Heavy metal, I'm just gonna judge it on it being extreme heavy metal. Hot steamy trash. I can't get around metal whatsoever. Next up we have is the TikTok trend audio songs doom scroller sort of music. Honorable mention would be Poster Boy. I do have this in my liked songs and I do listen to it. It's pretty good. Good hype music between sets. I rate it personally. Those TikTok trends music put into full-length songs, not too bad. It's a good switch up to other things you listen to. I'm gonna put it in hype. All right, next up we have is the DJ Music Weekend Warrior sort of songs. Honorable mention would be Holy Priest. I do have a couple of these songs in my playlist. You definitely go clubbing a lot to listen to this, you know, DJ festival sort of music. It can be pretty hype, I can't lie. I don't think it's terrible music. If you're about to hit a harsh set, definitely sort of music that can get you going. I'm gonna put it up in pretty hype. I don't mind this sort of music. All right, next up we have is the 2017 Aesthetic Simulator, the 1 year into gym motivation farmer. Honorable mentions, I will say like Nevada, Vice Tone, you know, those David Lade aesthetic TikToks you see. This sort of music you probably want to listen to as like post-workout clarity music, like after your workout, maybe, I don't know, really feeling your physique that day or something. This is the sort of stuff you want to play at the end of your session. I can't hate this stuff. It's a little bit hype. Yeah, honorable mentions, it's like Alone, Show You Off, Nevada, Vice Tone, Outside, maybe Driving to the Gym sort of music as well. It's between hype and between sets filler music. I'm gonna put in between sets filler music. All right, next up we have is Hardstyle. Now this is your Lex Little, We Go Gym sort of remixes. I do have a couple I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got a few Hardstyle songs in my liked songs on SoundCloud. Hardstyle, I can't really get behind. It is quite hype though. I think you're probably 2 to 3 years into lifting when you listen to this sort of stuff. Probably in your early 20s, I'd say as well, because you used to like listen to this stuff in your teenage years. Honorable mention, I will put, this is a classic, so Knockout by DJ Jez. There's a couple pretty sick songs in that playlist. Hardstyle, I'm gonna put it up in, it can be pretty hype. It's weird, my mate got me into this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna put in hype. It's the sort of songs you can hit PRs to, so it's pretty good. All right, next up we have is country music. Now, I have never been someone who's been fond of country music at all. The polar opposite to hype music, in my opinion. I think you're a cardio warrior. You don't really lift weights if you listen to country when you go to the gym. I don't know. This is probably the sort of people that I don't even know what type of people listens to this, to be honest. I definitely can't get around it as hype music whatsoever. I think you probably can guess where this is going. It's hot steamy trash. But anyway, I know it's not too many genres, but let me know what you guys think of my tier list. Let me know if you want me to make another video. If you want to cop any of my first merch drop, the link will also be in the description so you can purchase some of my clothing. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.